Hi everybody, you are watching Vitorials. My name is Alex and today we're gonna create this logo using pen tool and fits tool inside Adobe Illustrator. So let's get started, and I'm gonna start with this sketch. It's a sketch that I log on the first layer, and I also dim this image. It's like put a tracing paper above this image. So I'm gonna trace, and let's start with the pen tool. With the pen tool, I'm gonna select a new layer. I'm gonna start right in the middle of this left side, like so. Then I'm gonna move to the bottom and place a bottom point here. I'm gonna adjust a placement with my space bar. Then we need to place a bottom also here, and I'm gonna let me add also a very distinguishable stroke, like so. I'm gonna place right in the middle here. Looks nice. Now let's place on top. And every curve, every angle that you create with the pen tool while tracing pen tool should contain 3 dots, 3 anchor points. It's a good practice when you do your tracing with the pen tool. And with almost no exception, all of your curves should be created with 3 dots if you want to achieve a predictable and very smooth design in Adobe Illustrator. Space bar. Use your shift key to move your handles only on the straight lines. And last should be here. Very nice. Now let's add a color. Select this color and add a stroke. Enlarge it a bit to around 3 points. Grab your width tool. Shift W as far as I remember. And let's start with the topmost and most leftmost point, and I'm gonna move it first with holding Alt key or Option key on your Mac to the bottom. Then I'm gonna move top point to match my shape, like so. I think I need to a bit increase the value of this dim image to 80%, so I'm better see the sides, the contours of my trace, of my sketch. I'm gonna increase also here. Here I'm gonna increase first holding Alt key to the bottom, then increase holding Alt or Option key on the top, increase here as well, and increase here and here as well. Really nice. I like this design, and I like it so much, so I need to create a duplicate of this. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+F to create a duplicate and move it on the new layer. I'm gonna lock it and hide it, toggle the visibility. With this layer, I'm ready to create a gradient. So in order to create a gradient for this layer, we need to first unlock our swatches. This is real colors, simple colored rectangles. I'm gonna navigate to the Windows swatches, where they are. There are they. Here they are, and I'm gonna keep this color selected. I'm gonna click on this folder icon to create a new color group. I'm gonna name it with a gradient. Click OK. And now I'm gonna apply this gradient. Go into the gradient panel, apply gradient, and change the option to the apply gradient alone, this in the middle. As you can see, it's harsh transition. I'm gonna show you how to find this harsh transition right in a few seconds. So first, let's gonna put this red color here, then put this yellow color, this green yellow, this green. As you can see, I move from the very warm colors to the very cold colors. Yes. Now this cyan, this blue. Let's start with this blue, then this deep blue, and this pink purple that has a very nice transition with the red color, but you still have this harsh color. And we need to start with our red and end with our red color in order to find this harsh transition. As you can see now, all of our gradient, all of our colors are blend very smooth with each other, and we have our nice and final design. So let's delete our sketch. I'm gonna increase the size of my letter M, and let's first thing first, of course, we need to unlock our duplicate and increase them both. And with this duplicate selected, only with this duplicate, go to the object path and outline stroke. Then go to the object path, and I'm gonna create a duplicate of this shape, a copy via offset path. I'm gonna set it 10 pixels, it's okay, and I'm gonna offset this path. As you can see, Adobe Illustrator places this path right below my original one. So I'm gonna lock my layer with the gradient and work only with solid outlined shapes. And first thing first, let's go to this offsetted path, this very thick path, and I'm gonna change the color so I can see both of my shapes here. Now I'm gonna grab my pen tool and start drawing a line that is dissect both of my passes. Alright, here I'm gonna change the color to this black, swap to the stroke, of course. Then I'm gonna select here, move here, and create a line also here. And lastly, we need to create a line here. All of this line we should select, as well as our shapes. So basically we need to select all on this layer 4. And I'm gonna grab my shape builder tool, click Shift M, and select these passes here. It's gonna be our shadows. These small tiny shapes here, here, and there. I'm gonna give them a color, and I can already see that I misplaced one of the shape. It should be here. So if you're following along this, please create it like so here. on this placement, don't create it here. So we created these three shapes, and I'm gonna change the color for them, for the light gray. It doesn't matter actual hue, just light gray. I'm gonna go to transparency and change the color, blending mode multiply. Okay, I'm gonna delete this. I think you got the point that we need to create a shadow here. So, and this is basically the end. Probably we need to this shape still has some needs some improvements. Okay, maybe some improvements here as well, like so. And this is how, my friends, you can create this beautiful, colorful letter M logo inside Adobe Illustrator. Guys, I hope you enjoy this tutorial. If you do, don't hesitate to thumb up, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Don't forget to visit Vitorials.net, download my course about all about symbols in Adobe Illustrator, and I wish you